No.
Probably. Listen. That's
I think those are the ones with like Aztec influence.
Yeah.
yep.
Something.
The lizard men in Warhammer Fantasy are in the what is it called, Lustria or something?
Yeah.
Fake America, because all of fantasy is fake Earth.
The fake New World.
To be fair, Warhammer in general just borrows a lot from real things. Also, they crib from Judge Dredd a lot for their arbites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just read Judge Dredd; it's way better than Warhammer 40k.
I love the comparison between Dune and 40k. There's a lot because Dune came out first.
Dune is only like Dune 20k.
It's almost like Dune influenced every piece of sci-fi that came after it.
Exactly.
Dune is way better than Warhammer 40k, though.
Having read Dune, I agree.
Have you read the sequels? Have you read the whole series?
I read Dune Messiah. I am partway through Children of Dune. I need to finish Children of Dune and then read God Emperor. I have heard about how Chapter House goes.
Apparently, it gets really weird after the first book.
Yeah,
it does.
It very much does.
I've only read them.
All right, same plan as before, guys.
Pretty much.
Sounds good. Also, my ship name was entirely computer generated. I just decided to leave it because
I'm not looking.
After seeing what the new beams do, I was like, oh.
Oh wow! High score broke it in a fun way.
Define fun way.
Something that's never happened before.
High score. Mazer says high score had his settings window open when the fleet's deployed, which he then couldn't close.
Yeah, that really is interesting.
So Ender, for your beam destroyers, are you planning on battle shorting or not?
Depends on what I encounter.
Okay, well I have full focused particle accelerators, no energy regulators, so I am battle shorting until my beams die, basically.
So with one particle accelerator, it takes approximately 3 beam destroyers to battle short themselves to death to kill a heavy cruiser.
Well, I have torpedoes, so thankfully that's not going to be me.
But that was before the recent update fixed beam damage or whatever.
Yeah, take us in. Should actually increase damage now, which huge thanks to Ubnot for finding that. That actually is huge that that's now fixed. I mean, they're still worse than energy regulators, but what I'm hoping to prove with this fleet is that if you battle short all the time, cooldown and burst duration don't matter. So just go full. Full focused.
Yeah, you can do that on a destroyer, but beam turrets are just so much worse than spinal beams, especially because destroyers are the thing that battle short.
Yeah. So on a battleship, I actually put them all in the spreadsheet this afternoon and calculated it. You never use any focused particle accelerators for a battleship. It's just all energy regulators. All energy regulators all the time for a battleship. Because without battle shorting, the debuff to burst duration and the lack of any bonus to cooldown speed just murders your DPS. Battleships are all about sustain. The destroyers are all about burst.
I mean, fuck's sake. My destroyers do have an energy regulator each.
I've had one beam destroyer take out a heavy cruiser that popped up over a rock on the cliff, and I was waiting for it, and I just shot up into its underside and then fired a few missiles at it, and the whole thing died.
This fleet nearly took on 6k worth of ships and would have won if I hadn't lost on points. Just on its own.
Yeah, beam destroyers are great, particularly if you can get them in cover where they can just pop
I'm
out.
spotted, by the way. I'm spotted.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't have a full half of my fleet moving. That's why they weren't doing anything. Whoops.
So I thought they maybe went far on that side.
Oh, also I have front lines, so I can't actually see anything. FYI.
Same here.
I have a spyglass.
I have a spyglass Corvette. It's in high orbit. I could try and move it towards that area, see what I can see.
Yeah, I can't. I have a bad feeling about this, but I guess there's not really much choice other than proceeding forward. Oh, wait, shit. I'm getting railgunned.
Oh,
they
spot
went
something, though.
Whatever that is has to be
Close.
small.
That's a Corvette, yeah.
Reporting.
I'm also getting jammed. I'm going to flank speed.
Good luck.
I'm probably gonna die to railguns, but I will flank speed to the best of my ability. How close are these?
Helm, take us in.
Missiles. Thunderheads.
Oh. Yeah, they're at the edge of the map. I just got unlucky on that.
The enemy secured
They
Zone
more or
Atlas.
less mission killed one of mine, but I will be rounding the rock shortly, so.
You have 4 destroyers.
Yes. Oh, wait, shit. I misclicked. Fuck. Keep going, keep going. God damn it.
I will say that the visuals of the railgun ships firing in the distance, I can see the flash and I can see the tracers, and it looks amazing.
There's a pretty decent sized fleet coming off that side. I guess we can push deep and try to go for whatever B is.
Boxer. Oh,
Or the monkey's dead, straight up, so.
3140 fucked up and is probably going to come into firing range shortly for me.
Oh, got a track over in the back there. I don't know if that's one of
I mean,
them
I'm
that you guys are
They
getting.
can
Drawing
fire
a lot
already
of their
from the
missiles right now.
bottom.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
that's
I-
like,
low.
fuck. Okay, well, in that case, I guess. Yeah, okay, I just ran into their entire fleet, more or less.
How did they get...
The
Oh,
enemy is securing Zone Combat.
I'm dead, basically.
they have a heavy cruiser on the bottom of the map. A heavy cruiser
They
battleship.
got lots of guns over here as well. They got light cruisers here and railguns, so.
We've got him now.
That sprinter is going to be dead in a second.
Standing by.
Very least,
We're
it took
reading
many
you.
hits. I'd imagine it's gone.
Receiving. Receiving.
Are they all light cruiser fleets?
No, they have railguns.
I mean, some
Yeah,
the ones
light
on the
cruisers
bottom.
and railguns over here, basically.
Yeah, I'm taking fire down somewhere from that direction.
Oh yeah, I'm also getting railgun from that direction as well.
Yeah, I suspect a heavy cruiser went flank along the bottom.
Let me see if I can send mine over there. Do anything?
Oh no, it's a battleship on the bottom.
I'm going into the trench and going into
Oh, it's
C.
a battleship, you say?
Like
Yeah,
this.
I saw the double flash of Mark 82s.
We are securing Zone Atlas.
Oh, well, I'm securing Zone Atlas with my dead ships. That's the good news.
Send traffic.
2717 is a battleship marking priority. Yeah, it looks like they just massed railguns.
Of course.
3965 is a heavy cruiser. 3364 the light cruiser. Ooh, life pods.
I guess I kind of fucked up by advancing beyond the range of everyone else's support.
Oh, that's
Although
interesting.
I couldn't have predicted that they would put everything on the right.
That's interesting. Lifeboats say what ship they're from.
I mean,
Receiving.
it does kind of make sense to try and concentrate fire on one particular zone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm
Well-
really gonna push it to try to get into this trench line, and I can duck down and cover, and then they got to come to me.
Yep, I'm
Somewhat,
heading for
not
C as well.
necessarily
Oh.
Hurricanes.
Somewhat, not necessarily in control.
Let's
Control, you kinda
see.
wanna
I'm
spread
getting
out.
my frigate group is getting scanned by something. Probably that battleship.
I have been undetected so far, and I'm still undetected.
I think that's my first major complaint with this map, that all of the points are too far close together, so you can kind of just concentrate your force. wherever.
There's a light cruise. There's several contacts near the heavy cruisers, missile frigates probably.
They are point defense frigates, actually. I'm looking at them right now.
Oh,
Yeah, they got shit tons of rebounds, all guarding.
I think this is. I think 8954 is another scout of theirs because it's close to mine, and now I've got sensor tracks on me.
Yeah, it's a
Yes,
sprinter.
It's a sprinter.
It's one of Avil's sprinters.
Far out of range for me to try and sling something at it.
Evil. Watch your spacing with my fleet.
Wow, that battleship is really far down below because it's
Under
firing
fire.
up at some of my missile frigates.
Receiving. Reporting.
I'm gonna try and engage full send.
Command, we are under fire.
I'm pretty fucked up here.
Helm, take us in.
Apparently I've lost all my DC lockers already.
That's not good.
God, this is a bad spot for me to be.
Lock
Okay.
on warning.
I know Mazer said people wouldn't understand, but I really want backscatter and rocks
Jammer
blocking
engaged. Command, be advised, we're
disrupting
taking
radar
fire.
returns.
Alright, I'm blanketing them.
Component lost.
Sounds like not again.
Helm, take us
I
in.
really think long-range fleets are still just too powerful, like railgun fleets.
Oh yeah, railguns are completely
Component
fucking
damage,
overpowered.
DC
There's
teams
literally
reported.
no question that they're just
Solution
straight
locked
up
in.
completely overpowered. I mean, giving cannons a bit more range is not, and more damage is
Not going to do anything to the fact that railguns are
Component
just
destroyed.
so
Target
good.
locked.
Yeah, I've lost all my DC lockers, so this ship's basically dead. Or can't
Component
do anything,
lost.
hardly.
Enemy lock detected.
Can anyone cap point C, maybe, possibly.
I can,
I
I
don't
can,
know,
I
it's
can raise up
terribly
and take-
ranged, but
Hostile fire
you know what I
inbound.
mean by there's the fact there's a battleship down there.
Standing by.
Point C doesn't extend down
We're
into the
taking
trench,
fire.
which is
I'm
kind of
almost in firing
We
range
need
of
to get
full
that
send,
component online.
but I think Hailstorm's gonna light me up before I can get too much damage on it.
Eyes on
I'm
target.
putting out fires, but I can't do a whole lot. I've lost all my radar and targeting systems.
Aye, aye.
Destroyed.
Burn.
Component destroyed.
Yep, and there goes one of my
Component
missile
destroyed.
frigates just killed by railguns.
Question about the railguns.
We
Shouldn't
have
they be
internal damage.
What? What the heck am I looking at?
Wow, that was
What
just
am I
shit.
looking at?
We've lost a component.
That was perhaps the
We need to get that
worst
component online.
beam miss I have ever seen.
The target is
I-
locked.
Component
I have
destroyed.
never seen beams go that far off target. Literally never.
Send traffic.
That
Understood.
is- what?
We've been locked
Okay,
on.
there we go. That's better.
And that's
Jesus
battle shorting.
Right. How far
We've lost a
down is this
component.
fucking battleship? It's just on the
Component
bottom
destroyed.
of very bottom of the map.
Okay, power's back.
We've lost a
Force laid
component.
in.
That is what you do with railguns.
That's true.
And they're coming out of range.
We are securing Zone Comet.
Yeah, we see
Get
them.
that component back up. Negative, Commander.
I'm just gonna cap
Unable.
this point and then sneak down to the
Target locked.
bottom and just sit here with my one operational turret and zap anything that comes
Send
in to
traffic.
cap it.
We need
If I can
repair
survive
team
that one.
stat.
They're keeping their
Component
distance
destroyed.
too much.
Component destroyed. We need to get that component online.
Okay, power's back.
I'd probably try to move
On
your destroyers down into the trench too.
They're zeroing in.
Hug the rocks and force them to have to
We
come
need
in
repair
closer
team stat.
or maneuver a whole bunch.
Yeah, we see them. We're taking fire over here.
Control
Standing
re-established. Power malfunction
Receiving.
reported.
We are securing Zone Boxer.
Data link to
Target
command has
locked.
been restored.
Component destroyed.
Eyes on target.
We have secured Zone Comet.
Someone sneezed.
Data link restored.
Control re-established.
I mean, I realize I've made a mistake committing to going
We're
after
taking
this
fire over here.
battleship because there's no way I can outrange it, and there's no way I can get to it before it rocks my
Component
ship. But
disabled.
I'm trying to get beams on track 2717, but they're not firing.
Component damage. DC teams
If we got B
reported.
here, we might be able to just kind
Component
of whittle
destroyed.
them down a little bit on points. It's going to force
Receiving.
them to have to come in.
Orders.
And
I think
that's
we're
all
a
of
little
my...
too far behind on ships at this
Component
point.
damage. DC
Do we
teams
have any
reported.
beams to actually kill them when they come in close, though? Because
I got
railguns
one.
are still extremely
All hands,
effective
all
at close
hands.
range.
Abandon
Like, they're
ship.
not.
Abandon ship.
And that's my spyglass gone.
Component
Still the most
disabled.
overpowered weapon,
We're
even at
reading
close
you.
range.
We have
So.
secured Zone
Maybe they
Boxer.
should be the next one on the chopping block.
Waiting orders.
All of my ships are essentially disabled.
Receiving.
Okay, so, I mean, I guess
We're
the
reading you.
USSF Evil can try to beam the Hailstorm when it comes around into line of sight. And then if that doesn't really work, then I guess we're hooped.
Channel's open. We're reading you.
Orders.
Yeah, I think this cruiser's just gone. I don't even
They're
know
locking
if
on
I've been
us.
making anything approaching headway for the last couple minutes
There
of
are
this guy.
visibly lifeboats coming
We're
from my
back on
destroyer, and they're
bounds.
shooting it.
All hands, this is your captain. Abandon
Ready.
ship.
Maybe they can't see the lifeboats yet.
Probably. I got missiles like coming off.
Well,
They are in-
this
I thought
Solomon's
they were in
coming
close
right
range.
for my ass, so I might as well fire every missile on this boat at it.
Oh, no, Hailstorm's still a railgun battleship.
Orders. Damage control reports component
See how much
repairs.
damage one beam can do.
All of my beams have been
Hold
disabled.
impact.
Waiting for your orders,
Component back
Commander.
online.
I'm like one of those cruisers
Component
that they just
destroyed.
beached to turn it into a defensive position.
We've lost a component.
Yeah, all my ships just got hosed in the space of like 5 minutes.
There's internal damage.
Oh, if you can get a few missiles too, that might have a chance.
It's, I mean, well, actually, you're getting it on the side of the Hailstorm that doesn't have, well, I mean, the chaff's going to draw most
Yeah,
of
the
it.
chaff's gonna draw too much of it away.
Its point defense is not incredibly effective because you're hitting the Hailstorm on the side. That's,
The
Problem
thing,
is,
those-
you get a good side strafe and
wait,
then
wait one,
the
wait
chaff.
one.
This is one of those cases where command missiles would probably be better.
Yeah. Because I don't usually use command
they're
missiles because of
expensive
price.
as hell, that's the problem.
Oh, you got
One
Abandoned
missile hit,
Abandoned
that's
ship.
a W as far as I'm concerned.
Component
Scratch the
destroyed.
Hailstorm. GG.
You moved it out of position though, so if it crests over this rock, it's getting a beam into its
Being
underside.
locked up.
Assuming he even tries to
Why are they
come over.
still firing at the clean decoy?
Well, it's a clean decoy. But yeah, there's a pile of lifeboats here.
We have internal damage. Let's get it fixed.
How's it going on the bottom? Have you found that? No, it's still railgunning.
The ship's too
Wait,
damaged.
are we
Evacuate
losing on
immediately.
points or
We're going to
You
lose
ship-
on points.
had-
kills count
They
as
had
points?
A. No, they don't. They had
Oh.
A for a long time before we capped anything. So they racked up a bunch. Now we're gaining faster than they are. And if this state of affairs remains the same,
It won't.
it won't. But if it did, we would win. But they're gonna cap. the
If I had
units.
one damage control, I could have got all my guns back up. I can't believe I lost all of them there. That was unlucky.
I've heard the idea of using a single reinforced DC locker to restore your other DC lockers.
That is a good idea. I should probably put some reinforced mixed in here.
But I would rather have more large DC lockers, because those have more teams and more restores. And cost the same.
I'd rather make it so that railguns just don't kill DC teams, because that would make a lot of sense. Like,
I only lost
aside from
one
like
team.
a shed,
Jesus
aside from like
Christ. How
a
much...
shed Garvey situation.
Good lord, how much point defense is on that voxel? Is that a voxel with like 4 Auroras?
Which track?
5338. I fired just like a couple missiles at it, and it just, you know,
It
shat
looks
chaff as
like
you would
it has
expect.
lots of Auroras, yes.
Yeah, you can put a lot of Auroras on a light cruiser.
Holy shit, I finally got a track with at least
Okay,
one ship.
Hailstorm's coming over. Hailstorm's coming over the side. Hailstorm's coming over the side.
Beam turret cruise. Don't
Beam
tell me
turret.
now. I
Okay.
swear, if you miss,
Make sure to fire preemptively before it.
yeah, it's rotating.
wrong.
They're gonna stop before, and I'm gonna have to move to the
Well,
side.
5203.
No, you're preemptively. You're blowing your load too early there. Damn it! Now you gotta recharge.
Bonk.
No, don't go out. Don't go out from behind. Don't go out from behind. You gotta recharge.
But they're gonna cap the point. I'm gonna have to draw.
Oh,
like,
good point. Fine. Okay. Just move out then. I
they're
guess.
they're
I don't
moving
know.
now too. They saw it.
Shit. You have.
Track
theoretical line of sight now.
5203 is the Solomon at the bottom. Literally, I think is that literally
An
the
enemy
exact
secured
bottom of the
zone
map?
Comet.
They captured
Yeah,
the point.
just about.
More or less. Yeah.
It's just a battleship with railguns at the bottom of the map that can just...
I see what happened.
Of course it is.
Eh?
I see, they flanked over on the bottom of the map to get shots really quick, I think.
Come on, roll, ship.
Well, we lost, and very quickly, so that was...
Oh yeah, no, I think that's easy to say, yeah.
I've lost... I can't see the... Oh, there.
Oh, beams...
Do we just want to call this an L and throw in the resigns?
Well, no, it's not over yet.
No,
That
beam.
is true.
Ah,
Missiles. You got hurricanes coming in from the railgun battleship at the bottom.
Yeah.
Pretty much over,
But it's not over yet.
we can still do some damage.
We just need this gun cruiser to kill everything on the map, and then we'll win.
ship, stop rolling. Why you do...
Oh yeah, the rolling is...
Well, the cruiser has no guns currently, so I think it has like a cannon, but it's also running towards a railgun ship. It's got no chance dealing with.
Battle short the beams. Keep shooting. I don't
Hello.
care.
Don't battle short the beam turret. Battle shorting the beam turret is a terrible
The
idea.
evil.
How you guys doing?
We lost.
Incredibly badly. We have taken an L.
We brought 3 beam fleets against 3 railgun fleets, and you can guess how that goes.
They're within 3K and I can't see them visually. What? Why?
There are lifeboats everywhere, and they
Why can't I see
clutter
them?
up the tactical...
Kim, if you're like looking at my screen right now, right? Here's Beam Destroyer Fleet 1. Here's Beam Destroyer Fleet 2. With all the light pods.
Is there a reason you can't see a ship closer than 3K visually?
I don't know. I don't know how visual tracks work, honestly.
Because so like you have to just be within range, and like I don't think it's instant. I think you have to be there for a while.
I had them on lock and they jammed me and then I lost the visual track.
Yeah, there's what kind of jamming? Is it comms jamming or blanket?
I mean, they were like 2 kilometers away from me. I should be able to see them.
That's one of the reasons jamming's so strong. Is because there's a lot of unintentional things that it does.
Alright,
Yeah, the battleship in the bottom just has like railguns and command missiles, so if you still have anything left when you get close, it just fires the commands.
That was my plan. Like,
Yeah. It's a good way to go, honestly.
Oh, now I have it. I guess it was just like slightly covered up by a rock.
maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe I know the collision meshes on this map aren't great for the rocks.
Not.
Oh, I lost my turret. I don't have anything.
There's a rock down here?
Shall we call it a GG?
Or
I mean,
no?
I don't think we can bring this back.
Well, no. We're pretty
Only
much
strat
done.
that matters is
We can-
railguns. That's what
we
we
can
learned.
we can drag it out, but we can't actually win. So,
Yeah.
and we fired our last beam basically, so there's no point remaining in there just to cause more fun. Right?
Well, lifeboats definitely don't stick to 2.5 kilometers. Since, yeah. Alright, let's head back up to General.
3 points for the future reference. I'd set it to like 500 with just 3 points.
I don't know if that's configured.
So note for future strategies.
Oh, it is?
Don't bring beams against railguns.
Don't bring beams in the
So who wants to
open.
do some jousting?
It wasn't an issue with the railguns. It was the fact that the map doesn't have a lot of cover for traversing between points, so you guys had to drive them across open space.
Yeah. And it also only has 3 points, and all of those 3 points are very close together. Which is, I think that's my first complaint with that map, I think.
For some map balancing.
I know you say people would get confused, but I would really like backscatter like it close to rocks to matter. Because I think it would slow down the ability for ships to get sniped from across the map.
My fleet didn't take